Yes, yes, yes.
One minute until showtime.
Excuse me.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio.
I let a bitch get away with something last night. I shouldn't have let her get away with it. And I'm saying, if you trying to make having bitches a bitch.
Okay, I'm sorry. That took a little longer than I thought. But do I got that Abba Dabba for you today? I've been, for some reason, every so often, motherfuckers be buying certain foods. Now, the one I'm finna talk about that is what they've been, not the one, but it's one that they've been asking about. And what you motherfuckers, don't really understand is why would I make a tool like Tool 21, which is for getting at a broad who's already with another dude right now. As you guys speak, they're all together. You wonder why would I make a tool like that, knowing most of you motherfuckers gonna try to kill somebody? What I've been in was situations where a dude comes up to me, he got a bra, you can see that he just met her, and I guess he expects me to cap for him or something, because let's say he didn't heard me cap for Tay. Now, ain't that a bitch? My motherfucking partner Tay and I used to kill them niggas who thought they was cool because they caught a new bra in the Soul Out or the etc. or whatever. All those bras are there for pimps. Now, we would kick it with the motherfucker that came up with the fresh bitch, and we'd give them everything up to and when we motherfucking wanted they bitch to call us. They didn't know we was doing that, though. But what I'm saying is those fools never knew until we called them. And we tell her, hey, you drug dealing motherfucker, I got that bitch. And she gonna be tearing Sunset up tonight and getting the pimp some money. Now, this tool is a motherfucker. And the reason I made it is to show you motherfuckers how a real man or a real pimp, either way, handles getting served. It's hard to accept the news. Believe me, I know it's hard to accept the news that your goddamn girl then decided the grass is green on the other side of the fence. 701, what's up with you, bro?
Hey, bud, I hope you're doing good, man. This is your nephew, D, man.
D, what's happening?
Can you hear me good?
Can I hear you good? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question. I got a quick question. I just moved to Kentucky. You feel me? I just moved to another state
in this building that I live in, man, it's a bunch of bitches, man. I can see bitches from left and right. My question to you, man, would you fuck with bitches that live in the same building as you?
Well, man, yeah, I would, but I mean, I wouldn't really just fuck with the bitches that live uh in the same building. I'm saying if a bitch, wait a minute, what do you mean a building? You ain't living. You said you ain't living in an apartment. You living in a building. What
No,
do
no,
you
no.
mean?
Yeah, you know, like it's a tall ass, it's a 17-floor building. It's a big ass building. You feel me? It's not an apartment. I stay with my people, and it's in the downtown. There's so much shit going on.
Wait, is the
It's a real
17,
estate.
is it a, listen, man, you must use somewhere, maybe we have different terms. It's a 17-story building with apartments in it.
It's a 17-story building. Like it's, it's not apartment. It's a building, man.
Hey, man,
It's a it's a
I don't know what the fuck you talking about then if you say it's not an apartment, but it's a building. Is it an office
it's a
building?
building. It's a building.
Is it an office building?
It's like a studio, you know, like a studio building, you know, like you like
Man,
one
hey,
bedroom,
look. Your question was would I fuck with a bitch that live there? I fuck with every bitch that live any motherfucking where, but I fuck with her accordingly as far as where I'm at work. I really wouldn't fuck with a bitch that work with me because she gonna cost me my job when we fall out. Where I live, I'd be careful about fucking with a bitch that live where I live because she might get me kicked out of where I'm staying. I don't know your circumstances, but that's my answer.
all right, there you go, thank you, because I already know. Don't see what you eat at the building is different though. You might fuck with it, but at the same time you gotta be careful though, right?
You gotta be careful about all of it, man.
Hey, bud, man, listen, bro. What I said, yeah, like next to me, it's a hair salon. Oh, gee, it's bitches from left and right.
Well,
You
I
gotta
would
be
fuck
mad
with.
at
Hey,
me.
look, I would fuck with Am bitch that just went to get her hair did, and I seen her. Cause I don't give a fuck that I live next door to the salon. But I'm saying a bitch that live in the same building, you know, she might could be cooler with the landlord than you and get you put out. But as far as the bitches at the hair salon, I'd play every one of them.
Man, that's why I love you, man. So you say, like, at the hair salon, it's okay to fuck with them or don't fuck with them?
Fuck with them at the hair salon. Shit, you could be living next door to a store. And a bitch be going to the store and you run into her. That don't mean shit. That's same thing with the hair salon. The bitch that got a key to your building talks to your manager. So shit. I wouldn't really fuck with that bitch unless I knew I could have her right. But then any bitch from the hair salon, I wouldn't care. I'd fuck with her. Bitch, yeah, I live next door. Come on up. What's she gonna do? Bitch can't do shit.
Man,
All right.
hey, man, it's been a long time, man. Listen, OG, it's been a long time, man. I hope you're doing fine, man. Make a mission, man. Shit.
I
You know, I
am.
come here and fuck with you and shit.
Cool, man. That's Brother D. Hey, man. So listen, he took me off subject, but when you get your girlfriend or whoever come up to you and say, I think the grass is greener on the other side of the fence and I'm going to go over here. Not when she say that, but some motherfucker tell you that that's what the bitch said. If you stand on this Abba Dabba, you going to get a chance to have baby back. What I'm saying is I used to be such a gentleman on either side of the news. It helped my name ring louder. I remember my square friends, and you got to understand this shit. And you got to listen to this whole story. Because when they ran into a broad who seemed as if, you know, she could be turned out, they didn't suddenly put down their shovels and become a pimp. Them motherfuckers called me. They knew they were squares and they wasn't ashamed of being a square like you motherfuckers are. You guys today, you know, you just can't deal with it. But like I said before, in my day, we were real men. We didn't fucking give a fuck about you getting the bitch as long as you let a nigga know. None of my friends was threatened by my being a pimp. by my pimp ass showing up, showing off. None of them. And of course, they all adopted that slick shit to say when I was around. But if one of them motherfuckers ran into a potential hoe, they would call me. Then I would come get the bitch. They had big respect for this Abba Dabba being represented right. And I was representing. Now, of course, I'm going to give this motherfucker a jug on the strength, 200 or whatever. But if the hoe pays me, that nigga knew I would see him with a nick or a rack, depending on how well the bitch paid. After I done gave him the 1 or 200. Now, I told all you pimps. Wait a minute, man. I didn't see you, 618. What's up? I mean, 701. You got a question again. You got to wait. 618, what's up? 618, do you have a question or do I need to move on?
Man, Mr. Bud, man.
Oh, hold on, bro. You took too long.
Told me, man.
All right, go ahead, brother. What was you saying, Mr. Bud? What?
Mr. Bud, I just want to thank you for all the games you gave me. I've been watching you since 4th grade.
Hey, what's up? You got a question?
Nah, I ain't got no questions. I just want to thank you, Mr. Bud.
Well, you welcome, my brother. And if you've been watching me since the 4th grade, oh my goodness, you got to be really laced. Hey, 701, what's your question?
Hey, man, to the last caller, man, you know we love this nigga, man. Hey, bud, I was going to ask you, but you threw me off because he had shit going up. But anyway, hey, bud, 9 out of 10, all right? 9 out of 10. If you driving, you come to the stoplight, you look on the left side and you see baby in the wheel. 9 out of 10, you just tell baby to pull over if you want to catch her, or you get like give her number to life. 9 out of 10, OG.
Hey, wait, stop. When you in a situation like that, when you on the road, when you move and blah blah blah, or at a stoplight, you don't ask the bitch to pull over. You ask the bitch to raise the window down. If her window already down, then you shoot at her. Blah, 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 blah. Now, what you shooting at her for is to see if you should tell her to pull over. And that is based on how she responds to whatever you saying. If she responds positively, you hope the light turned green. Because at that point, you can say, hey, girl, the light didn't turn green. Why don't you just pull over? And then you finish whatever you had to say because she was giving you action. That's how you do that. Everything is about the moment. And what you do in the moment is how you determine if you catch or not. How about that?
Can I add something on that, OG?
What?
Something on that?
What?
OG, this just happened on last Saturday night, right? I was driving. I look next to me. There was 3 girls in the car. In my head at the same time, I'm thinking they might be lesbian, they might be that, man. So I'm trying to figure out which one they like men.
Hey, stop. Why would you look and see 3 bitches in the car and think they lesbians?
Because you never know.
Hey, wait, stop, man. Stop. You do know. If you could have said, because them bitches look hard, woo. You could have said anything, but because you never know, if that bitch seen 3 dudes in the car riding together, you think she think they was faggots?
Yeah, OG, no.
Yes or no, man?
I'm not saying no.
Well, then what I'm saying is the same thing for you. Them bitches is willing to see. And if you say some faggot shit, if you act some kind of faggot way, or if you 3 motherfuckers in the car kind of start laughing together or whatever, but you know that's what bitches do. They ride together, they go take a piss together, they do shit together. So why would you think because they riding together, you think they fucking lesbians? That's scary shit. That's scary shit, so you don't have to get at the bitch.
Man, we live in a crazy time now. These women, bro, shit, man, you don't know what these girls
do. Hey, man, you don't know, man. Hey, D, I ain't got time to listen to your bullshit. You bullshit now. I ain't got time to listen. No, I ain't got time. That motherfucker talking that goddamn shit about bitches. You motherfuckers need to understand. I I eat. Period. I ain't changing. Period. Them bitches ain't either. They depend on you to go with what's new. No, bitch. I'm not going with what's new because some bitch started this new shit. And it's counterproductive. I don't need to be you to explain to me why I don't like what you're saying. I don't need you to tell me why what you're saying is correct. If I think it's correct, I'm going to feel a certain way about what you're saying. And then I'm going to go for it. You ain't got to tell me shit. But what I'm saying is if I didn't know and you start telling me something, or let's say I overhear you talking and this shit is some fly shit, I ain't got no problem with accepting it. As long as I think it's fly. I ain't accepting it because you think it's fly. I'll accept it if I think it's fly. So, what I'm saying is, you got to understand why these things exist, rules. So, let me lace you, motherfucking ass. Who's letting these suckers fuck the game up? The Abba Dabba in me, you got to understand, when you do shit, it has to make sense for your life. So, that's all called part of game. The game in me paying this dude, one of my partners, for hooking me up with the broad is not only will he rush the next one he meets to me, he gonna tell my other partners I be doing that shit. And I'm gonna have a bunch of niggas who cool as hell with me being a motherfucking pimp. And these niggas will be trying to help me catch. Plus, my pimp ass is keeping the lane clear for the rest of us pimps. See, we know suckers run into way more fucking bitches who would hoe. They just ain't ran into a pimp. See, fellas, these fools that you listen to running off at the mouth, trying to talk about game, ain't up on this Abba Dabba. They just up on the word. But they think it's video games. That move I made to get my partners help me catch is off the hook. Now, if the suckers try to send the bitch, he ain't doing nothing but crowding the lane with unnecessary traffic. Because he don't know what the fuck he doing. I'm telling you, if you want to have really bad hoes, you got to distinguish what bad is. You cannot be vague. You cannot make a description that's not complete because you want the hoe to fully understand how to be a bad hoe. And if you don't get her to believe there's a such thing, you will never have a bad hoe. Now, once you realize I am truly an educator, and I love good students or listeners, once you realize this shit, you'll be ready. My new semester is going to start in July. It's $1,000. This semester was $750. I told you I'm going up $250 every semester until it's back to $1,500 because Christmas time I made a giant mistake. And I'm recovering. I ain't even making money like I usually do. But I don't care. I'm going to just take the time to recover. I ain't charging you for my fuck up. So, I had some questions about hoes. And I asked them, and I was surprised I got some answers. Some of the answers agreed with what I was saying, and some of them didn't. But what was important to me was, well, I'm just gonna say what was worthy of an honorable mention. Well, some of them motherfuckers addressed each question I asked and they laced their answers with their philosophy. That's confident. Every motherfucker do not need sidewalk university. But the ones that do, you better quit waiting. You just gotta understand some fucking shit won't wait on you to catch up. So I salute them young motherfuckers who believe in themselves, got enough confidence to put the Q on it. It's just strange how you motherfuckers don't even know what a hoe is. Simply selling sex does not make a woman a hoe. A hoe is a bitch that pays a pimp through the act of selling her goddamn pussy. A real stump down hoe is truly a motherfucker that follows instructions well. Also, quite possibly, she may be a self-starter and highly motivated, but I still contribute to this attribute by being a good pimp. And as far as being a hoe being real, a hoe is one who follows instructions and retain information well. Left to their own devices and or faculties, they become just as much as a bullshit as a square bitch. That's why when you get a hoe, you can't just let her be herself and call her a yo ho. This bitch got to change everything and do it the way I say do it. Even if she is doing what she used to do, she's going to have to do it the way I say do it. Which, my belief is that a hoe can reflect, the game that she's been laced with, but a pimp represents himself. In a potential girlfriend or hoe represents herself until she decides to be with this motherfucker. Then she represents him. So, along with being a representative of this illustrious lifestyle, though not 414, I just saw you come on, man. What's up?
Hey, I got a question to ask you that I got from your book. When you was getting at your first hoe, you was thinking to yourself, she could plan with a nigga. Bitch to do that. I paused and thought, why do bitches play with niggas most of the time? And I came up with a bunch of educated guesses that could be right, but being that you older and fuck with a bunch of bitches, I wanted to see if you had some goals to give me.
What are they? Why do bitches why do they do that?
I came up with like two. For one, she could be bored, and two, she could have a boyfriend, but being that she insecure and don't want to cheat on him, she got niggas that she talks to keep those insecurities away. So just in case they do break up.
Hey, bro, think of these answers situations you got, and state your question out loud again.
Why do bitches play with niggas most of the time?
So, you think for those two things you just mentioned, that's why they play with bitches. I mean, dudes. Dudes show bitches that they can be played with. And once the bitch see that, she's going to play with you because that's what bitches do. They tease you. So what I'm saying is, what you're missing is why would a bitch even think she could play with you? Now, if you thought that, then you would be then put the shit on you, which is where it should be. So your question should be, what do you think I'm showing these bitches to make them think they can play with me? Do that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
It should make sense, because if you answer that, you'll have something to go on that's going to make you be up on a bitch playing with you. You believe that?
Yes, sir.
So what do you think you should do then, bro?
It's something that I got about me as far as what either my approach, conversation is something that I need to change so that a bitch don't think that she could play with me
Come on, nigga. That's what's up, bro. That's how easy it is. Because you was being real with me, man. You evidently you ain't one of these fakers. You know, because I have motherfuckers in the same situation you in right now that straight bullshit, and I got to call them liars. But I didn't have to say shit, but ask you the question. And what I'm saying is you saw it. So that means that you were able to really see if you would look. But you motherfuckers don't want to see shit. You just want to call me and have me give you the answer. I don't do that. What I do is give you guidance. And you find your answer. Because the same question can have 300 different correct answers. It's all about how you carry out what your answer is. So,
Right.
wait a minute. I got one more question for you. Do you think you got laced just now?
Yes.
In what manner? Tell me how you got laced.
What I was thinking when you were talking was this. I read your book a lot. I read that book a bunch of times. So my answer was to be the same way that you told your first soul. Bitch, I ain't finna ask you no more. I'm gonna pimp your ass, and that's that. You know, the same. I'm gonna be the exact same way, and not let a bitch play with me. You know, and change whatever it is about myself that's making bitches think that they can play with me.
Hey man, you need to come to Sidewalk University. You need to hit my email, askrosebud@gmail.com. If you got some financial issues, let me know what they are, man. We'll work together, and you can come, man. You ain't no dummy. Oh, you. Excuse me. All you need is the correct information, and I think you'll be down. So it ain't gonna be free, but it sure can be where you can stand it when we talk. So hit my email, bro.
And what to say in the email after I hit your email?
Oh man, there you go. Now you fucking up. Don't you hear me saying that's what's wrong with you motherfuckers?
No.
You want somebody to tell you everything. You don't take the ball and run with it. You don't do shit with what information you have. You just want every motherfucker to tell you everything. Well, what do I say when I fucking email you? Do I put my name on it? Do I? Why would you ask me what do I say?
Because usually you say, give me what your last word is or something like
I
that.
don't give a fuck what I usually say. Didn't I tell you there could be 300 ways to do one thing correctly? So what I usually say don't matter, does it?
Right, yeah.
So, bro, quit being weak and believe in your goddamn self. Say what the fuck you want to say, but make sure you let me know who the fuck you are. I'm the nigga you told to hit you because woo-woo, whatever. However you interpret this. Now, let's roll, man. All right, you guys. You know, you know me, goddammit. I'm not no motherfucker that be playing. My belief is that a motherfucking broad can reflect what I've been telling her. And if she reflected properly, she gonna represent me. And what I'm saying, what gets her to represent me is me representing myself when I deal with her. Hey, 708, what's up with you, brother?
What's good, Rosebud, man?
I'm cool, man. What's happening?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's happening?
Hey, bro. Just want to let you know, man, I've been following you since I was a youngster, man, from the movie that you did, American Pimp. And then I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge you dropped on your cats. My question to you is, what is your take about a situation that I'm dealing with right now, where a married woman is choosing? She's choosing a cat. Now, she used to be my boss, and, you know, she's not my boss anymore. We bumped heads again later on. And she choosing real hard. I'm just curious to know. I really don't, you know what I'm saying, like to get involved in people marriage situations.
Wait, stop. There's one word you used 100 times. She's choosing. She's choosing real hard. She must be serious, blah, blah, blah. And I guarantee you, you don't know what the fuck choosing means. What does it mean?
Without using it in the lamest terms, I understand that choosing.
Hey, bro, stop. No, wait, stop. I didn't ask you to explain what you was doing. All I asked you was what the fuck does choosing mean?
Choosing means when a hoe is choosing a man to be her pimp.
All you're using is the word choosing, like you was doing. What does it mean?
It means when a woman has decided that she wants a man to be her head.
Man, this is why you guys are crazy. See, you don't understand that choosing means whoever it is, female, already seen what she need to see. And now she meeting your requirements to fuck with you. If she don't meet the requirements, she can't choose you. She can't even want to choose you. She can't even let you know that she want to choose you because she know you gonna diss her bitch ass. Did you know that?
No, sir.
So what I'm saying is that bitch ain't choosing, so you need to quit playing with words so you don't get your ass killed. Now, should you fuck with a married bitch is what your question should have been. Or not. What you think? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Fuck no, you shouldn't fuck with no married bitch. This is why you'll get killed, you stupid motherfucker. Do you think her fucking husband gonna be thinking she chose? Answer me, man. Do you?
Hell no.
So what is he gonna do, man? He gonna kill you for fucking with his bitch. Right or wrong?
You're right.
So what are you doing? Looking to die?
No, sir.
I'm saying, bro, that's why these words, man. You can't be fucking with these words unless you know what they mean. If the bitch choosing, she would have made it clear to you that my man is crazy, a big old motherfucking square. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you could bring it to him. Now, do you want to fuck with me? Blah, blah, blah. Then you would say, yeah, bitch, because I ain't got to be here. I'm mobile. Shit. Like we can go 3,000 miles away and I pimp on your ass. So if you got that game, then of course you can fuck with the bitch. But if you gonna get the bitch and be in the same city you got her in, you asked them to be hunted. Do that make sense to you, bro?
That's what I was at. Just wanted to hear it confirmed.
All right, man, if that's the case, but I don't really think it is.
Sure.
Be cool, man. Hey, all you guys, man, you gotta understand. Your life is in this shit. Think about it. You fucking with a bitch that ain't shit because she got a man and she fucking with you. Now, you fucking with a bitch that ain't shit, and because you think she's choosing you because she giving you action, you going to go pick her up at her house to get her to come with you. Then I'm saying you ain't thought one time about what the fuck is this dude gonna do. This dude gonna say, hey man, you coming to get my bitch? Okay man, I see you guys. Take it easy. No, he gonna kill you. But you don't want to think of that because that's the truth. That's why so many of you motherfuckers get killed in that situation. I got pimp friends that got killed in that situation. Them niggas knew better. If we was in the after hours, then nigga, you ain't supposed to go to no square ass motherfucker's house and pick no bitch up. Blah, blah, blah. They talking shit about blah, blah, blah. They did the same thing. All of them dead. All of them dead. Now think about this. The husband or boyfriend hates your motherfucking ass because you black. Even if the boyfriend or husband is black, they hate you because you black. Because they say, nigga, you can't come take my bitch. Because you can't take nothing from them. White people hate you because you black. Then this motherfucker is going to have common sense or decency when you taking this bitch. Man, them motherfuckers knew better than to go get that bitch. But they did because, I don't know, maybe their dick was talking to them. I don't know what made them do it. But I ain't going to do no motherfucking shit like that. Bitch, if you want to fuck with me, bring that little fee you got, you know, and meet me, you know, like 100 miles away. You know, and bring all your shit with you, because I ain't going to get nothing. I'll tell that bitch that. Shit. So, what I'm saying is, though the shit is not observed in this day and time, a hoe ain't never supposed to be in communication with her past man, or I don't mean a hoe, I mean a woman. Her husband or any past boyfriend, and none of that. And if it's about pimps, of course she ain't supposed to be fucking with none of them that she ain't paying. See, men should definitely have women who want to be real about being their woman. And my favorite question was, you know, does a woman make her man? What do you think? What do you think? Well, it'll take me till I already got a beard, so I was gonna say it'll take me till I grow a beard to hear from you motherfuckers about what you think. But I'll tell you, fuck no, they don't make a man. Although they will try and make, you know, a pimp out of a square. See, pimps make hoes. Along with tracks and other facts, hoes just make it a little easier for a pimp. You know something? I'll be real. I have a problem with the word merely. I mean, she's just merely doing what she's supposed to do. No. You can't describe a stomped down woman. You just can't describe her with merely. The word merely cannot be nowhere in that description. Real means a woman who voluntarily follow all her man's instructions. I'm saying, and I kind of disagree, it is, you know, that it's such a thing as a real hoe. I ain't saying it ain't such a thing as a real hoe. I'm just disagreeing that it's such a thing as a real hoe. Although you may not have ever seen one or ever been, bitch never been with a pimp who have a shit together. In that case, you may not realize that if you are half the motherfucking pimp, that the correct answers indicate your motherfucking women. I keep talking this pimp shit, man. I'm really talking about men and women. These bullet points I'm looking at was, I guess, the last time I did this shit, I was talking about pimping, I guess. But I'm really talking about men and women. Because I told you motherfuckers, a lot of my shit, all you got to do is insert the word man for pimp and woman for hoe, and you can still see and read the same shit. Because I'm not changing. I agree that if left up to the women, even a real woman will fall off. If I rode down, you know, and seen wherever I rode, I'm out or whatever, and I see your woman doing some foul shit, I would think you ain't shit. I wouldn't think the bitch wasn't shit. I would confront you with what I saw, and if you didn't know it, and let's say you check the hoe, I'd appreciate you. I know she wasn't representing you, but if you didn't care, man, I don't give a fuck with that bitch as long as she bring my money. Then she would represent all you about, which is the money. You ain't about this fucking game. You ain't about this Abba Dabba. Abba Dabba will always respect the Abba Dabba. That's why when motherfuckers roll down on my hoes or my women and didn't get no eye contact, no body reaction, no motherfucking indication at all that they had action. And every time they motherfucking rolled by, them bitches would do the same fucking thing, be about my paper. You'd say, that nigga Rosebud is a pimping motherfucker. Yeah, that's how it go. You say that based on the fact that my hoes are in pocket. So they do reflect their man. A woman is not ever supposed to be in any kind of contact with another man unless she got intention on being with that motherfucker. Some people wonder why I give such long explanations. I'm an educator, and in many ways, I know, like the fisherman knows, teach more than how to eat fish. Teach how to fish. What good is my having information if it's not shared in the contextual manner? This is how misinformation is started. Okay, god damn it. 701, what you want, motherfucker? You back with some more, D.
I know you see me raising my hands and shit. Listen though, OG, I want to touch on this, man. One of the last show you said, remember how you said your mother, like back in the day, she said in the future, man would be like woman.
Yes, I remember. What's your question?
Okay, like to you, Rosebud, do you believe it's because of society, or and at the same time, do you believe it's because a person growing up with no mother figure or father figure, things like that? Can you touch on that, OG?
Check this out, man. Father figures. You have them whether you want to recognize them or not. Guidance. You have that whether or not you want to accept it or not when you're growing up. So what I'm saying is, what I believe is this. Gay dudes, dykes, all them motherfuckers, lesbians, in the 60s were unheard of. The words, none of them gay, same sex, none of those words existed. So to me, listen to me, man. What I'm saying is, none of that shit existed. You hear every blue fucking moon about some shit like that, and this dude was a pariah. Because back then, none of this shit existed. So for my mother to tell me in those early years that I'll be able to know that the world is coming to an end because women will be trying to be men and men will be trying to be women. How the fuck could she know that, man?
It's hard to fuck with the answer that. I don't know why. It's hard to answer because in reality, that's what's going on right now. So can you go and answer that? But that's what's going on right now. Can you go and answer that?
Listen to me, man. It's not about answering it. It's about she knew it. She knew it enough to believe it and tell it to us. Listen, bro. She knew it enough because of her belief in what she was believing. That's why oh man, you talk too much, man. Fuck you, man. I ain't trying to fuck. I don't know, fuck you. You know me. I ain't trying to fuck with you, man. You keep interrupting me. You mute it. What I'm saying is, I believe in what I believe in that much. and any motherfucker believe in what they believe in enough, what they believe in is gonna come true. Period. I don't care if it took another 50 years for my mother to see that. Actually, my mother didn't even keep living long enough to really see these motherfuckers, changing sex and, dudes turning to women and then they want to play women's sports. That ain't fair. I don't think, but I mean, I ain't gonna say shit. 917, what's up?
What's going on, bud? A quick question. Um, what would you suggest? All right, just for example, let me ask the question. What would you suggest a square do as far as dealing with a woman that's clearly gamed up because they dealt with someone with you in the past? You know what I'm saying? But you trying to extract that information as well without seeming inferior to her, being that she gamed up.
Okay, so what I'm saying is the only way you could be sharper than that bitch is to know you ain't sharper than that bitch and to let that bitch challenge whatever the fuck you saying and you meet every challenge with what the fuck you think. Because what I'm saying, until that bitch brings shit that she thinks up and you don't set her straight about it, or if you do set her straight about it, whichever one you do, that's how she gonna think about it. Because that's how these old bitches pay young niggas. The young motherfuckers say, you old motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. Whoop, whoop, you got more game than me, but you still get your ass out and get mad, period. That's all that old bitch want to hear from you. Real shit.
Okay. Appreciate that.
You know it, brother. So, you guys, this is what is important. It's not important to say, "Oh, Bud is right, man. I like that." What's important is for you to believe one way or another. Let's say you believe I'm right. Then you better take what you believe and go implement it in your life. Let's say you don't believe what I'm saying. Then you better get up on what you do believe. See, what I'm saying is I try to give examples of what my point is so that, motherfucker, can't have no excuses about what I'm saying. Those motherfuckers who will say there's no answers don't want it to be there's no answers. There's times motherfuckers will say, it ain't tricking if you got it. Tricks are any man who will spend money on sexual favors, mostly sexual favors, but not always sexual favors. He's always aware that the woman he's spending the money with is not telling him 100% of the truth. And 9 out of 10 of them motherfuckers do not want to know the truth. 9 out of 10 tricks. They don't want to know the truth. They want to hear the answer to whatever they're asking. Otherwise, got whatever they ask, I don't know, but they want to hear the positive for them. Tricks know their tricks because they don't want to spend the time or effort to hound for the pussy. They have decided it's much easier and quicker for them to find a hoe, pay that bitch, get his nut, and get on with the rest of his motherfucking day or night. Any motherfucker who has $40,000 in their pocket, they made from inventing jet propelling fuel or inventing a new kind of car or for being number one on the charts. If he pull any of that money out and wave it in front of any woman for attention, he may not know it or accept it, but he is a big old trick. Done dada. That's just the way it is. Now, what about hoes? We've been addressing tricking. What about hoeing? Is a woman who sells pussy a hoe? What is a hoe? A real stoned down hoe. Are hoes real? Should they motherfucking represent game? Do they supposed to communicate with so-called pimps? Real pimps should have real hoes, correct? Does a hoe make her a pimp? This shit is important, and we answered all that in this fucking video. So, I mean, if you want to be about this Abba Dabba, all the answers are there. Each one of those questions was important for me to get the answer to, and it's just as important for you to know the correct answers to them. These are some of the real qualifications of a bona fide hoe, not necessarily in this order, but number one, first, she gotta have a motherfucking pimp, or be willing to get with one. She gotta understand she's paying to be with this motherfucker. She gotta understand that she should be a reflection of him. And she gotta understand and exercise all the rules that this motherfucker has laid out. Oh shit! Yo. Bitch, fuck you. I told you not to call. Shit, I thought there was something else. Long as she follow everything this nigga done laid out, she gonna be alright. Now, see, another thing, this is why I have bullet points. See how shit distract you? I'd have been distracted. Anyway, that she knows how to catch a trick and upsell this motherfucker. She will never let her jealousy of this motherfucker she like be a problem. But she will be jealous. She will be open and gracious when this motherfucker bring a new bitch around. And she will not try to control this nigga's moves by keeping track of the money she brings in. She will jump in front of a motherfucking bullet to keep her man from being harmed in any way. She'll damn near kill herself if she goes against any of the previous statements. Hoes are real. I had me some. Some are reflections of their men. I had me some of them. Today, I hardly ever see real hoes. Today, I hardly ever see real women because they think they're men. There's very few real, niggas with the Abba Dabba Q. Just because she's, if that's the case, giving you some money don't mean, she's a hoe or yo hoe. Just as simply because she's paying you does not make you a motherfucking pimp. Now, if you both are not doing it according to the rules of the game, you both are fakers and pretenders, and you're responsible for fucking up the ways established for this lifestyle to go on and on. You fucked it up. Or you're fucking it up. Women would do things for a lamppost if that lamppost had some hands and a mouth. And a motherfucker will put on Bozo's clown suit to pretend. Now, regardless of what you think about what this subject is, man, come on, man. These people... Hold on, I gotta see who this is. My fucking shit. Never mind for that. What I'm saying is, I'm not dressing up. I'm not doing shit. I'm feeling myself. And I'm always gonna feel myself. I'm gonna feel myself every evening. And I just, before I did this video, was checking out what I got going for the next semester in at Sidewalk University. I got some new interactive shit for you motherfuckers to be doing. But like I told you in January, every semester, January, April, July, and October. Those are when the semesters start. They're going up 250 each semester until they get back to 1500. 701 D, goddamn. And why don't you ask your 3 questions at once?
Rosebud, I'm sorry. I thought the fuck up. You can finish telling me what my thoughts at the
Wait, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hello? Yes, you guys called me already. I have an appointment for tomorrow at 8:30. All right, thanks. That was my doctor, man. I had to take it. Go ahead, D.
Rosebud, I say, I shut the fuck up if you can tell me the story about your mama told you man will become like woman and woman will become like a man. I shut the fuck up because that's what's going on in reality. I shut the fuck up. Keep it tell. You can go ahead and talk.
Yeah, but what I'm saying about that, bro, is she didn't know it. And I do not know how and why in a religious context that shit was even being spoke about. But for us to be kids listening to our mother say shit like that, we thought she was fucking crazy. We thought religion had drove her crazy. And she was saying this shit because of some kind of religious bullshit. But the closer it got to 2000, the more that shit became apparent. And since she been gone, it's just all the way. It's off the hook now. That's why them Republicans trying to change shit. Because they think it's unnatural. I ain't gonna say it is or it ain't unnatural. What I'm saying is, them fucking Romans, them Greeks, all them motherfuckers used to fuck each other dudes. So it must have been something going on all the time. I don't know. But I do know my mother was a straight fucking don't even watch the news kind of person. And she said that shit. She said another thing. The closer the world was going to come to an end, you wouldn't be able to tell the seasons. The fucking summer will become winter-like, and winter-like would become summer. Ain't that shit happening? So some had to be right about what she believed. You stay on, D. 773, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. What's happening?
I got 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I talked to the 2 young ladies that one of them had told me, I spoke to her, she told me her name was Blue. Then she told me, I need to take care of me. Man, it look like you ain't got no money. I was stumped. What should I have done in that?
First, I don't believe that story. I just don't, bro. Bro, I don't believe that story. I think you made that shit up, man.
Okay.
Now tell the truth. Did you or didn't you?
I already talked to yeah.
All right, bro.
She was getting in my car. I was in Walmart.
Okay, but what you said, she said, I just don't believe. You said she said you look broke?
It looked like you ain't got no money. After she told me she needs to take care of her. After I tried to get her my number.
Okay, but let me ask you something, bro. God damn it. What do you think made her say that to you? I know. Listen. Hold on, bro. Hold on. See, you don't even think of shit like that. You would rather call and ask a goddamn question. Evidently, whatever the fuck you said made her want to tell you to not fuck with her. And the way she decided to do it was to say, I need to be taken care of. Which you would say to yourself, oh, I ain't going to be able to take care of you. And then she said, plus, I wouldn't fuck with a motherfucker that look like you. You look broke. You didn't get that?
That's messed up. Not at the time, because a woman ain't never told me that.
Well, let me ask you this. How the fuck do you look? How were you dressed?
You know. Yeah, I was kind of grown. My beard wasn't grown.
Hey, wait. See, fellas, you guys gotta understand. I ain't on no motherfucking bitch side.
Yeah, my mustache.
I ain't on no broad side. But this dude here just want to talk, so let me cut him off. I don't want him interrupting me. I ain't on no bitch side, but I'm a motherfucker that's troubleshooting your problems. And your problems is nothing you think of has to do with how some bitch will see you. It all has to do with your fucking imagination about this bitch. Because if you look like a bum and this fucking bitch, don't want to fuck with no bum, she not gonna say, hey, I don't want to mess with no bum. But she gonna say something that's gonna give you the information. That's what she's saying. Otherwise, I want to be taken care of. So she's saying, unless you want to take care of a bitch, you shouldn't be fucking with me. And then to emphasize what she's saying, and you don't look like you can take care of me, so I don't want to talk to you. My point is, goddamn it, if the bitch said that, had the nerve to say that, shouldn't you have had the nerve to say something to her? I'm talking to you, 773.
Yeah. I could have said something, but the part's been disrespectful, so I just didn't say nothing.
Why would it have been disrespectful? Why couldn't you why couldn't you have said something like, girl, every time you see a sucker, you should lick it? Because you would let her know, you would have let her know you ain't no motherfucking sucker, bitch. And if you thought I was a sucker, how come you ain't licking me? Because that's what we do with suckers. You motherfuckers don't know what to say because you don't know what to think. And you don't know what to think because you don't believe in your goddamn self. So that makes you take shit. I ain't taking shit from a bitch. I'm going to see what she's saying, and if she cracking on me, I'm cracking right back. You look like a dump truck, bitch, and you need to be in the back of the dump truck with the flies. Period. I don't give a fuck. I'm just letting you know, man, that's how you supposed to come at them kind of bitches, man.
Right.
Hey, 224, I just seen you pop up. What's happening?
What up?
Nothing was happening.
Hello. I was making sure it was me. I got a couple questions, bud.
Come on.
The first one is, what do we mean to break a bitch?
What do it mean to break her? Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen. Good you asked that. Break a bitch financially means, she's talking to you and you giving her your time. And as she speak to you, you slowly but surely realize this bitch is full of shit. So now she didn't call herself finished talking, and she got whatever amount of money on her. You let the bitch know you can't even get out until you break yourself, bitch, because you're getting charged. You're getting charged for fucking with me like this because you knew you wasn't gonna bust a grape, and you just waste my time. My time is too valuable. Then you also break a bitch because she's hard-headed. She believe what she believe is more than what you talking about. So you let her, the way you break her is put enough pressure on her about whatever she's talking about to decide to leave you or stay with you. And if she decide to leave you, you didn't break her. But the bitch ain't gonna decide that. She's gonna decide to stay with you. And once she make that decision, she's going to be broken. Otherwise, whatever was the problem is not going to be a problem anymore. But whenever you bring it up, as far as how you handled it in the future, she gonna appreciate it because it's something she stood on, and you broke her. You understand that?
It sounds like kind of like getting her out of character, like getting her.
No, man, no. I didn't say it sound like whatever. I'm telling you what to do. Her character is what the problem is. That's why you want to break her. It's like a horse, man. He's wild until you break that motherfucker. And once that motherfucker broke, it depends on who he go to, but that motherfucker gonna be rideable, and he can turn into whatever kind of horse the motherfucker that's riding him turn him into. Same with women.
Okay.
All right. See, I think you got that last example because it sounded like you did. See, I just finished looking back at what Sidewalk University did last year, and I'm just pleased as hell. You know, I promised myself that 2021 was going to be the year that, you know, my company really, really started making money. And it was, but not really. 2022 already superseded that. Not all of last year, but as far as at this point in 2022, I'm superseding it. But the difference in making money and getting on the map is making money is cool and it helps business, but being on the map is getting noticed because of your product, which directly turns into more revenue. So I know long as my stuff is on point with the quality of how the products look content wise, and as far as what is being sold and represented as far as, you know, about the product, I know it really portrays the real Sidewalk University. And I'm going to slowly bogart my motherfucking way into mainstream publishing. I'm telling you. I'm coming. You better look out. All you motherfuckers, get some if you fucking dare. I'm coming. Come on, goddammit, motherfucking D, what's up?
All right, bud. I'm gonna ask the last question, and I'm good for the day, man.
What's that?
Okay. Let's say you're at the bar, Ron. You're at the bar, you chilling and shit. You see a bitch flirting with a man, and when you see a bitch she's flirting with a man, and after the club is over, you see the bitch is flirting with another man and shit. So what type of bitch is that?
Why would I be caring about that shit, man? Why would that matter? Let me ask you a question. If you at a club or wherever, and I see you talking to this broad, and you guys are chuckling and having a drink or whatever, I go to the bathroom and come back, you ain't there. But okay, I stay in the club, and I see you again laughing and chuckling with another broad. Do you think I think, what kind of dude are you?
No.
So why would you do that when you see a broad doing that?
The reason I asked because you ever had experience with a woman, and I just want to.
I didn't ask you that, man. I did not ask you that. I asked you, why would you think, because you see a woman mingling, speaking to more than one dude, why would you wonder what kind of woman she is instead of accepting she's a social woman? And then you're in a social environment, so why shouldn't she be social?
That's what I'm talking with you, man. That's what I'm talking with you because your answer is always the best answer, little son.
All right, man. You crazy, OD.
Hey, be cool, man. I'll catch you soon next show, man. Be cool, man. Much love with you.
All right, you know it, man. D is cool, but he crazy. See, you know, Rosebud, the American Pimp audio book It's on CD Baby, but I got it myself. Like, CD Baby, they sold it to you in little 7-minute parts. I got the whole 6 hours. And you ain't got to keep clicking on that bullshit. You just turn it on and it flows. Hey man, I see you fucking whatever hidden number motherfucker. You probably that dude that want a pizza. What's up with you?
You are West Haven, nigga. You are never been selling warrior, nigga. You went to pimping. That's what was, you simp. You a simp, nigga. You don't got no game, nigga. You got no game.
Hey, caller, let me ask you something, bro. Since you are on here and you're hidden and you ain't gonna say your name, why don't you quit talking in that voice? Why don't you speak like you normally speak instead of speaking like you some fucking punk? Why don't you just speak normal? I ain't hiding my voice.
Stop being a West Haven, nigga. You're a West Haven. You're a West Haven for homies. You're not a real P.
Hey, you guys, listen to this. I know I'm not no pimp. I just got some game. So I ain't had a hoe in 20 years. So what are you talking about me being a rest haven for hoes? I ain't had no hoe. What are you talking about?
You're allowing these young bitches to break on you.
Hey, dude. When you get the nerve or the balls to talk like a real man and quit sounding like Darth Vader, you motherfucker.
Your credit cards. She took your credit cards.
Credit cards? I don't even have no fucking credit cards, man.
They gone like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she took your credit card and you let her back in with.
Hey, wait. You must be talking about that bitch that I did do that with. She ain't took my credit card. What I'm saying is this. I could give a fuck about a bitch, man.
She went in your pocket, fucking get real tricky. Fucking shit up on her and you accepted that bitch back.
Right. Have you said enough, or have you said enough, bro? Or do you need some more time so you can vent? You innocuous motherfucking punk.
How are you gonna make a rookie mistake like that? You're some veteran pimping. Like, come on.
Hey man, I don't know, but there's one thing I do know. You sure follow me, and I'm all this. You follow me. You said it was 2 years ago, and you're still on here talking about it. So you showing you got punk in you, man.
And you got that bitch, remember?
Hey, yeah, I remember all that, man. But what I'm saying is, aren't you ashamed to show that you got punk in you to be following a nigga that you fucking think all this goddamn shit about, negative shit, for 2 years? You said it yourself.
You told that bitch you can have whatever she wants.
Yeah, that bitch can have. Hey, check this out. Haven't you told a bitch that before? I sure might have told a bitch that, but I know that bitch didn't get whatever she wanted. Hey, bro, you could be. Hey, why? If that's listen, bro. Hey, bro, listen. Why, if what you saying is true, are you being a bitch and you not saying who you are? Why, if what you saying? Why, bro? Can I say this to you or not? Because I can shut you up, and I can shut you up by doing this. Nobody can hear you talk. No one can hear you. I was trying to let you be on, but since you don't want to let me talk, why in the fuck are you following a no pimping old motherfucker that let a bitch fucking do all this, that, and the other, whatever the fuck you was saying? Why you keep following me then? You already see I ain't shit. Now you can talk, bitch, nigga.
Why you get that bitch your boss, nigga? You told the bitch I'll pay for your babysitter. You gotta stand on your shit.
Right. Hey, bro, let me stop you right there, you bitch. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I'm 70 years old. I don't want to go get no bitch. I don't want to go take no bitch baby to no fucking babysitter. But if I want to fuck that bitch, and that bitch say she ain't got no babysitter, bet you 20 to 1, I tell that bitch, I finna send you an Uber or a Lyft, whatever, to get you to take that baby wherever the fuck you need to take her, and then bring your motherfucking bitch ass over here. Now, you private number motherfucker, I make it easier for me. I don't make it harder. You fucking punk. Now you on talk. Talk in your whispering Darth Vader voice.
Nigga, you're not practicing what you teach your students. Nigga, you gave that bitch your balls, nigga.
I gave the bitch my balls, man. I know, man. I gave her your. Hey, why don't you say who you are? So why don't you say who you are so people can think something of what you're saying? Because you're just anonymous, man.
Do you think Philmo Slim would do something like that? Philmo Slim.
I already know shit Philmo Slim did because he a pimp. You just mentioning names, you young punk.
Wake your game up, nigga.
Hey, wait. Listen to this. Listen, bro. You just said I was a motherfucker that's guilty of this shit 2 years ago. How come I ain't off the air then? How come I'm still rolling 2 years later? Bitch nigga.
You're a joke, nigga.
I know I'm a joke. Why the fuck ain't you laughing then, you punk? Why ain't you laughing?
Nigga, you don't stand on nothing you teach, nigga.
Hey, but I bet you this, whatever I preach, whatever I preach, I say it, and you can see me saying it. I ain't no motherfucker hide behind a computer and try to act like I'm bad and whisper. You know I might recognize your voice, bitch. Then I stick my dick in your mouth, you motherfucking punk. Why you quiet? Say something, bitch, nigga.
You was a bad motherfucker.
No, I never been bad, but what I am is a nigga that will stick my dick in a bitch like you mouth. I ain't bad.
You a trick, nigga.
Hey.
Old nigga ran out of game, nigga. You ran out of game, nigga.
Listen at this nigga now. He gonna scream at me. Hey, comedy hour is over. Comedy hour's over. I'm done with that weak shit. I know you guys think I shouldn't even fade a nigga like that. But I do. Because I don't give a fuck if that nigga really believe that goddamn shit. This is the shit. And not one of you motherfuckers, fake ass niggas on my list of fakes can listen to the shit and not get gamed up from it. Just as you do as we kick it, there's deeper motherfucking game in my audio. There is Abba Dabba Q from volume 1 to God damn it, I got the hiccups, I'm sorry. But you know when shit gets serious, I start hiccuping. And that this motherfucker been doing this. He ain't lying about everything. He ain't. Because there is a bitch, a young bitch, that I did fuck with, and I guess he talking about this bitch. And she did steal my credit card. But I seen it, and she had just left, and I went to do something, and I seen my card. She didn't steal it. She took the number. And I seen it had been messed with. So I just turned it off. I turned my motherfucking card off for, I think it was 3 weeks. But the next day or so, the bitch tried to take $600. But my card was off. So, bitch, you ain't get shit from me. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm saying is I already been fucking with bitches that ain't shit as far as gonna try to take something from a nigga. I'm gonna be mad at the bitch? Look, bitch, I'm really not gonna give you a motherfucking damn other than paying for your little fucking kid too. I actually took him to Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. I took him to Chick-fil-A and bought him something. Man, shit. I don't give a fuck about spending no money on no bitch, man. You got a fucking nigga talking that shit. If you give a fuck about spending money on a bitch, then don't do it. I ain't getting a fuck. Why the fuck you think I got all this goddamn money? Shit. For once and for all, I have never heard a real pimp to refer to himself as anything other than a motherfucking pimp. This is an honor and a privilege to wear that name. So you soft motherfuckers. I don't speak soft. I don't go soft. I go hard. If my words are strongest because I love the pimp game and still do. I just have a distaste for some of the participants, like this fucking punk nigga that tried to, whatever he is talking about. I put my heart and soul into trying to represent this game to the fullest. Only to see it pissed on by you designer motherfuckers of today. There's some real stomp down motherfuckers out there. Don't get me wrong, so you know I ain't speaking to you. I'm speaking to those, all these soft ass wannabe motherfuckers who don't have a heart to go out and earn their stripes. They just want to call on the phone and talk in some sort of voice. You're a simp, nigga. You know, talking about having a man. I ain't had a whole 20 years, and this nigga talking that shit. A lot of my old pimp partners told me I was wasting my time trying to enlighten you motherfuckers. Hey, this simp ass nigga back. Let me do him like this. Go ahead, man. Start talking your shit.
True or false, nigga.
See, that's how you do niggas like that. You let them think they can talk and disrupt you, and then you just X them out because they just zero motherfuckers. You know, I mean, I used to disagree with them niggas trying to tell me I was wasting my time. I still do disagree with them. But, you know, I get inboxed with group conversations with niggas posting that they looking for a good hole and expecting to get action from that shit. And this young nigga on the phone here, who I would imagine he's still talking shit because he didn't know I shut him out. I'm beginning to see what they talking about. Actually, it's downright embarrassing. You do not do shit like what this young motherfucker doing. You show the shit by being out and about every night looking for your damn self. You know, you look for a potential hole, woo woo. You don't do what this fool doing. If you pumping Kool-Aid in your veins like him, you'll fucking be anonymous and call in with private numbers. You got to be willing to hunt lions and tigers and bears with your bare hands. Hey, private number, I'm finna give you action. What you want, man? You got something to say? Go ahead, bro. You live.
Why did you allow that bitch to come back after she played you, nigga?
Right.
Abba Dabba kid.
Right. See, now listen, you guys. Just listen. He said, why did I let the bitch come back? Blah, blah, blah. And then what did he say? Abba Dabba Q. Now, what I'm saying is this. No one brought that to the goddamn net but me. So the nigga got shit in his mouth that I laid down. He copying me. But he talking shit. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? hey, private number. I'm finna let you back on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live, dude. Go ahead.
How do you look in the mirror at that fucking trick, nigga? You're not no fucking Abba Dabba king, nigga. You're a lame, nigga. Lame. You're a lame who make deals with bitches. You're a rascal, nigga. Once you have game, you always have game. You don't have it no more. That's why these motherfuckers don't want to join your school and you make them deals.
Wait, bro. Wait, stop. What do you mean ain't nobody joining my school? I got a goddamn full class right now. What do you mean? What are you saying? You're a fucking liar. You are a lying ass, young, jealous faggot. You know goddamn well you get fucked. That's why you being like you are. And you laughing now because you know it's true. You know you take it up the ass, man. I ain't mad at you. You don't break on bitch. You ain't had a bitch in your life. And you know it. You lying, dude. 510, what's up?
Hey, that nigga a suck ass nigga, bro. You can hear this nigga voice.
You can hear he a sucker. I know it, man.
Swear to God, bro. Swear to God. I'm here. I just rolled up from a nap and I'm seeing my nigga butt on. You hear this nigga sound like a motherfucking rap concert. Nigga, you a fake ass nigga. Hey, you fake private number motherfucker. You are really a hoe, nigga. We know what you are, bro. We know what you are. Nigga, we know what you are. 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 You a fake, bro. We can hear it. You're fake. Nigga. Hey, I let him on because I knew he was gonna. Hey, I let him on because I knew he was gonna try to argue with you, man. But I cut him off. Yeah, he's a fake, man. But I appreciate your support, brother. It's all good. Fuck that nigga. You a mark, bro. D, I know what the fuck you gonna say about that motherfucker. What, man?
Rosebud, I believe you got headed, and I believe people be heading on you, OG. I believe people head on you, OG. That's how I look at it, man.
Hey, wait, let's hear this dude. What? Listen to what he say. Come on, you motherfucker. I just open your mic.
None of these niggas got no game about themselves. None of these knock me for my bitches. I'm really just is on them. I'm a real piece.
Hey, listen. Nobody can knock him for his bitches because they invisible. They're part of his game that he plays in Adventureland. D, don't worry about it, man. Fuck that nigga. See, if you can't hunt lions and tigers and bears with your goddamn bare hands, you ain't no real motherfucker. You a nigga like this nigga with private number. He'll sit and wait till I fucking give him permission to talk. Then he'll talk like he do with his voice. And then he'll let everybody know he a punk. And when they call him on it, he'll start saying that they punks because they listen. Because they listening to me. Boy, this nigga is so sick, it's pathetic. But it's okay. It's okay. These kind of dudes are the dudes that help make me. They help make me. Because everybody that was kind of on the fence, they know this dude is so full of shit that he kind of helped them get off the fence. You guys think motherfuckers like me is soft because I think many of you motherfuckers are soft. I don't think you should stand up. You can stand up under the pressure that it takes, to be in the streets and claim that you're a motherfucker. This nigga with the private number, he does not come out of his computer room. He might go to a teenage club, where they can't drink. He might be 20. I think that nigga sound like he 25. He might be 25, but he go to the under 18-year-old parties. Don't nobody like motherfuckers like me. That's why we all won in the game, because even though no one liked us, we were still down and dirty and in their faces with this ism. You ain't gonna get no hoes trying to be their motherfucking friend like this fucking nigga that don't want to tell his name, but he want to sit on here and say he's ranking me.
Seconds.
He's ranking me, Rosebud. He's ranking me by hiding out on the computer. That's like a ball player saying his game is off the court. Then wait, if a ball player don't say he play his game off the
60
court,
seconds.
he must play his game on the basketball court, baseball on the field, hockey in the rink, boxing in the ring. But you, private number, can say you do whatever you do and don't even have to say what you do. I know you think I'm like promoting my shit, which I do. Everything I do is promote my shit. You should see that I'm really promoting all of my shit. It's all intertwined. I'm not going to lie and say I don't care if you buy my audio book. I do care. But what I care more about is the fact that young men of today go along with and accept anything just so you can say you in the game. Without the Abba Dabba with the Q, you'll never make it. I've had a few of you motherfuckers ask me if I read the dictionary. That's ludicrous. I learned how to talk and use my wits in the line of fire. On the streets of pimping hoes, slapping Rolls Royce dogs. All I wore was tailor-made clothes, diamonds dripped from everywhere. A nigga had the attitude to say, I don't care. The heaviest thing I left was what a motherfucking bitch earned. And the hardest thing I did was bust a goddamn U-turn. Because I'm a real pimp nigga. Now, the only thing I needed a dictionary for was to look up the definition of the word. You niggas is just silly. Can't you understand that you will never learn how to really put it down unless you take your ass around real motherfuckers, and if you need to, steal some of the goddamn game. You don't care one iota how foul you are, especially you fucking private number motherfucker. You don't care how foul you are fucking with this game, this illustrious game that we didn't fucking lay down for you. And what my audiobook has to offer to you and young pimps is a glimpse into what it really was like to be real about this game and to act like you appreciated that you was one of these motherfuckers. I'm just saying, why don't you motherfuckers grow up and accept the truth of what time it is. Accept the truth of what time it is. It's time to register for Sidewalk University. You get this game, you gonna get laced. You're gonna become a part of a group of motherfuckers that really want the same thing. I'm down with it. Are you? Let me see. Look, you guys talking so much shit over here. Hey, I wish, like hell, you motherfuckers that be in this chat room would call in. Y'all be serious. Y'all be saying some fly shit. And I be liking the shit. Some of the shit I don't like, but most of it I do, man. The shit be cool, but you motherfuckers, I'm gone on
Thank you for using
Blog
Talk Radio.
Fuck you, bitch. And just to look, Rosebud, are you a DVD pimp? That documentary made. King Major Fee, the P. Now, never mind. I'm not going to even address that. I was finna address it, but whatever. Hearing Bud do the does, it makes my down. I don't know. I talk about nobody in mama. Probably took your advice and got rejected. I think he might be bored. That sounded gay. Dude on the phone sounded like he trapped in the cloud. God damn it. It's just, man. See, we would have had a more pleasant, a longer show if you motherfuckers would have called in and made these comments and we'd have kicked it about it. Not that they kind of pro-Bud, but it's just that it's got a lot of different variations of the same aspect of where this dude's coming from. And we could have helped him. Hey, you guys, I'm gone.